and other academic and industrial partners. The academic partners are ABES Engineering College, Indraprastha Engineering College, JP Institute of Information and Technology, Meerut Institute of Engineering and Technology, Noida Institute of Engineering and Technology, St. Vincent Pallotti College of Engineering and Technology, and Sushant University, formerly known as Ansel University. Our industry partners are Phytech India Private Limited and Market Insight. And we have another partner, that is Alumni Association IIT Roorkee AA. So now I would like to invite the CEO of Uniconverge Technologies and the Chief Mentor of the IoT Academy, Mr. Kaushalendra Singh Sisodia. Kaushalendra sir is an IIT Kanpur alumnus and having more than 22 years of industry experience. Let's listen. Sorry. Yeah. Let's listen to him on the highlights of IMC 2023 and the roadmap to 100 5G labs in India. So over to you, Kaushalendra sir.
Okay, thank you, Prabha ma'am. So welcome everyone in the session of 5G 6G talks. So today's topic is highlights of IMC 2023 and roadmap to 100 5G labs in India. So before starting to this session, I would like to recap all the sessions that we held. So this event was hosting total 6 sessions. So the very first day on 26 November, it was inaugurated by Dr. Gaurav Trivedi, Principal Investigator of E&ICT Academy, IIT Guwahati. He had given valuable insights about 5G and other things happening in India, and what should be the directives for young generation that we should follow. Then session one, it happened on the same day, 26 November. It was 5G applications, how 5G going to change our life. So it was taken by me, and here we had captured the basics of 5G, all the features, how 5G is designed. We had discussed about the architecture from physical layer to other layers, from mobile station to the network infrastructure, base stations, core network, each and everything we had discussed to make a basis for the remaining sessions. Then in session two, it was taken by Mr. B. Vasudev of Phytech India. He discussed about the various use cases, how 5G is going to create a connected world. So he briefed all the use cases around 5G. Then in session three, it was taken by Professor Ratanjit Bhattacharya, senior faculty professor from IIT Guwahati. The topic was role of 5G for other emerging technologies. So here he had mentioned that how other technologies are getting benefited with the adoption of 5G. So we discussed about AI, MEC, mobile edge computing, IoT, all these technologies we discussed in session three. Then session four, we discussed about 5G to 6G evolution. It was given by Mr. Venkateshwar Rao from BRB Network. And here we had seen that 5G is in or we can say millimeter wave range or gigahertz frequency range. But when we talk about 6G, it is in terahertz frequency range. And 5G is around like connected world, but 6G is around connected universe. So we here in 6G, we have to take such satellite communication also into the picture. So it is like wherever we go, either we are in air or in underwater, on ground, wherever we are, we have to be connected. So that is the vision of 6G. So that was covered by Mr. Venkateshwar Rao, and he has shown one use case also where the data was communicated from satellite to a drone, and from drone to a passenger who is sitting in a train, high speed train. So how all the communication was were supposed to do under 6G that were discussed uh, in session 4. And the same day, we had also seen a real 4G, 5G demo from Mr. Nitin Jain. He's ex-Intel employee. So here we had seen the complete setup by using open source software. We had seen simulated a mobile station. We had seen base station that was again in software running on a generic purpose computer. Even the core network was also running on the generic purpose laptop. And all the communication was happening through a radio card. So radio card was specialized purpose, so that we can like it can transmit data in gigahertz frequency range. So that was the thing. So when we say SDR, software defined radio, so it is the same thing, like everything is all the processing is done in software. We can change the technology anytime, but radio should be capable to transmit data coming from any technology. So that is called SDR. So it is a kind of example of true SDR. And the same real demo, it is being asked in the 5G labs that we would discuss today in the coming next points. And then session 5 was taken by Dr. Bhavna Gupta from JIT. She had discussed about 5G present status versus opportunities for India. So she has mentioned all kind of opportunities and the challenges that are like in front of deploying the 5G. Either it is spectrum, government policies, or any other issues, and other kind of use cases she has also discussed. So this was the coverage so far under the different sessions, and we had planned in a way that everything around 5G should be covered very well. So today is the last session, and today's topic is IMC 2023. Briefly, we will touch upon that, and then we would look into the 5G labs. That what is the vision around the 5G labs? So this is IMC 2023 pick, where see mostly things were in the conceptualized phase, and uh, like a lot of use cases around AR, VR, and these kind of use cases were shown, and some demonstration was mostly demonstration were towards the network side, core network side, how like core network would look like. So these were shown either by Nokia, Reliance, all this Intel was showing its own hardware that can host all kind of network functions that are being run in generic purpose PC. So Intel has launched a new uh, laptops and a special kind of servers that are meant for running the networks. So it is kind of network servers. So that kind of thing were shown by Intel. So all the like stakeholders that are interested in 5G, they were showcasing whatever expertise they are having, and they are going to offer for 5G. And major vision is or we can say the demonstration about bridging the digital divide throughout nationwide connectivity and security. So these were the total theme that was shown in IMC 2023. So connectivity and security, how we can implement when deploying the 5G. So this slide I have taken from yesterday's session from Bhavna Gupta ma'am, because she had very nicely summarized what was mentioned in IMC 2023. So instead of like devoting my own time, I have taken this slide from her presentation. So in the inaugural ceremony, this was the announcement that within a year of 5G launch, India has over 5 lakhs 5G BTS, 5G base stations sites, and they power 5G in 97 of cities with a coverage of 50% population. And in 2014, India was total mobile importer, but now it has become exporter. So thanks to the government policies that they are inviting Make in India kind of initiatives, and many mobile manufacturers are coming to India, and not only the mobile manufacturer, all other kind of manufacturers, even we know that Tesla is also planning to start their autonomous cars and like Tesla cars. And India has become the second largest mobile manufacturer in the world. And 100 5G labs were launched in IMC 2023, and they had announced the names of all the host institutes across all states in India. And India today ranks amongst top 5G enabled nations with over 125 million 5G users. So that is a tremendous achievement that within a short span of time, we were able to launch a fastest 5G rollout. And now many telecom equipment are being designed and manufactured in India, and we are exporting to almost many countries. Here we say that 70 countries. So it is like good initiative, I would say, that we are in the right direction, even though the equipments are not very complex as of now. But whatever we are able to do, even the baby step, that is very very important. So in like coming few years, I believe that we would be able to export the complete 5G and 6G network to most of the countries. And India has Airtel has covered 5,000 towns, 20,000 villages with 5G, and its rollout will complete by March 31, 2024. So if we discuss about the government vision, so what government of India is thinking about uh, 5G and 6G. So the vision is very very clear. The mandate is very very clear that we have to create various use cases around 5G. uh, Here like 4G we were following the word, 5G we are like came at par with the remaining word, but 6G, when we talk about 6G we have to be leader. That is again a very simple or like clear mandate from the government. So that is we have to have an edge in 6G deployment and development, and we have to do innovations to uplift economy by adopting 5G and participation of extra trillion dollars. So 5G, since we would be developing a lot of use cases, definitely these would be developed by uh, either startups or Indian companies. So it would give a lot of contribution towards the GDP. And there is a strong push towards in-house R&D, and in that direction, government has announced 100 5G labs. So contribution towards GDP, if we talk about, so 5G has been targeted to contribute $170 billion in next 5 years. And satellite communication, because 6G would be using satellite communication. So we have to start working from now on itself. And semiconductor manufacturing, once we would be manufacturing all kind of hardwares for like supporting 5G 6G, we need manufacturing in house. So keeping these two these two things would be very very useful while 6G would be launched, satellite communication and semiconductor manufacturing. So their contribution in the GDP has also been taken care. They have been also given target for that. So satellite communication would be should be able to give 20 US dollars, 20 billion dollars in next 5 years. Semiconductor $50 billion in next 5 years, and the GDP GDP contribution percentage should be like this: 1.25%, 0.112% and 0.24%. So this should be the overall contribution in the next 5 years towards the GDP. And now, if we talk about the 5G labs, so 5G labs are like as we discussed, it is directed to like by keeping various use cases in mind. So various use cases means we have to take care of IT, information technology, that has been like prominent in India. We have been very good in providing the IT services, right? So IT has to be there. This is the legacy. And then OT, operation technology. We have to bring industry business solutions. So 5G onwards, we should be able to focus industry problem, industrial problem, not only industrial problem, social, economic problem, whatever our like society has, even it, at the rural area level. Uh, we can say at the last mile, also we should be able to give connectivity and the kind of use cases that can be supported by 5G. So that kind of operation technology should be inclusive. Then network technology. These two are kind of the use cases, information technology and operation technology. But ultimately, these use cases would be using the network technology. That is the core 5G. So here also we have to do some kind of advancement, like either we have to do cost reduction or some kind of R&D, some innovations. As we know that 5G is in millimeter wave, the coverage would be very low. So we would be having small cells and femto cells, pico cells, very very small cells, right? So how to plan them properly, and at the same time we have to keep in mind that it should not have any health issues, because we would be deploying so many towers. So what should be the radiation level? We have to minimize the transmit power from the base stations, and still the mobile user should be able to get very good experience. They should get very good throughput and data rate. uh, so other objective of this 5G labs is to build competency and engagement in 5G technologies in students and academics. We have to enable the project undergraduate and postgraduate level, encourage academia and industry engagement, provide local access to 5G test setup. So this setup that is being hosted by various institutes, that is not limited to the students from that college. It has to be open for everyone. So it is kind of property for all the nation. So many startups and MSME can also use that facility to test, to create their use cases, to test their use cases, and making academia and startup 6G ready. And we have to run a lot of hackathons so that we can create technology awareness among young generation. And uh, we have to do knowledge dissemination platform for other institutes, startups, students. So kind of like knowledge sharing should also be there. Whatever things we are doing, whatever development we are doing in 5G 6G area, it should not be like limited to that institute. It should also, the knowledge sharing should also be properly done. That is also an objective. So highlights of the modalities. So how this in labs would be set up? So 80% of capex would be supported by government, 20% is like taken by the institute itself. And the lab equipment would be having all the like standalone infrastructure for mid band. It would be having SIMs, dongles, gateways, router, and application server. So whatever infrastructure is required for making calls, doing the YouTube browsing, or anything, whatever user needs to run on its mobile, all kind of support should be given by the network infrastructure. Ownership of lab assets would be the beneficiary institute, and it should be always with them. And they beneficiary institute has to provide all the space, all the logistics, manpower, and everything. So this is done that labs are say we can once labs are set up, we have to define the outcome, what outcome we are going to get by setting up these labs. So at least 50 students and 10 faculties should be utilizing the lab for testing and project development per year. So that is the deliverable kind of output should we should get. And at least five number of startups or MSMEs should be engaged for testing and product development. So here focus is majorly on the product development. It is just not for like sake of having a lab. It should be very very active, and the government is very keen to get regular reports about the kind of progress happening in the labs. So they would be repetitively checking the progress. At least 10 number of product solutions and IPs should be developed in a year. Effort to contribute standardization process. So this is a very important point, that as I mentioned, 4G 5G we lagged behind than other countries, but 6G government is very very clear that we should be able to do we should be able to participate in standardization process. Even government has created a body under ITU within India. So that is a great step towards the standardization. So there are many efforts are being done from government side to create the use cases, and the use cases should should reflect within the standards. So whatever 3GPP standards or ITU standards we are having, the requirement from the different use cases should be properly covered. So for that we need lot of R&D, and that's why we are having these labs. Effort to pilot, commercialize, deploy the tested develop products, uh, they should go into the field. So basically, the once POC and everything is done, the product should be commercialized. It should come to the market. It should not stay within the lab. So the generic people should be able to use the products. So there are various components that they have decided. So I will not go much in detail, but they have given multiple options. Different institutes can go with different kind of options. So what kind of base stations, or NSA or SA support, standalone or non-standalone support they want to have, what kind of RF solution they want to have. So various kind of suggestions government has given. Government means DOT or the allied organizations, they have given lot of suggestions with the help of IIT Madras and CDOT. So if we talk about core network, so whatever core network functionalities are there, that should be included in the setup. So these things, and this has network functions have been given by IIT Madras. They have made a test bed on 5G. So they are leading in 5G, we can say, development in India. And other components are like here there are multiple options they have given. So all the we have when we have shown the demo, we had shown the installation of 5G NSA and E node B, G node B, and we had done the integration testing with COTS UE. So that day, when we had shown the real demo, we had done all these things, and even we had shown the video streaming using YouTube. So that kind of thing we had shown with our demo. So when we had run, that was with using the open source code. So basically, the directives, the other directives are that the setup should be able to support 500 subscribers, and 5 Gbps throughput we should be able to get, and there should be three sector base station, and they should be in five numbers. Concurrent packet sessions should be 500, and the simultaneously attached user, that can be 500. So attached users means they can be idle or they can be active, but we should be able to support 500 users. Okay, so it will test the network capacity. So this is one option that is from the CDOT. Then IIT Madras is having another option that where it goes up to 25 Gbps, 25 gigabits per second. Uh, and other things are similar to the C dot. And then we have open source that we had shown other day. So here subscribers can be 50, concurrent packet network sessions can be 50, and throughput can be 5 Gbps, and base station would be one with three sector, and simultaneously attached users can be 50. So this is the third option that institutes can follow. And this is a simple like glimpse of how 5G lab would look like. There would be application server, and then 5G CP would be there. 5G starter kits would be kept here. So a lot of like and these would be operate like everything would be connected. So whatever electronics appliances would be there, they would be connected. So IoT devices, sensors, they would be using 5G network. And then this is a simple multi use cases diagram where like this is the 5G infrastructure. We can see the right hand side. So 5G CP, 5G radio and G node B, 5G core, then IoT applications. These are the applications. So here, uh, up to 5G core, this is the network side, and it is connected through the internet. Through the internet, it would be supporting different IoT applications, uh, uh, and here there can be multiple use cases left hand side, and there would be one aggregator that would be passing these use cases uh, using like aggregator. So and use cases could be it could be agriculture, health, education, smart city, public safety, traffic monitoring, and smart factory. These kind of use cases could be there. And then we have aggregator, and this should use the complete 5G infrastructure that would be deployed in the campus. So here one setup is for health applications. So we have to create this kind of use case where I think yeah, agri-tech. So you can see there is a drone, and we are doing some agriculture activities are happening. So all these things should be connected through the 5G network. So drone should be connected to the 5G network, and it should be used in 5G. So whatever like AI applications or other things we have to run, that should be done in the agri-tech to know the crop diseases or any or like irrigation or other kind of things we can do by using this setup. And there, okay, so I think this I put the wrong picture. So similarly, there was a health application. I put the wrong picture here. So here there would be a complete health setup, a bed for doing the surgery and other things. So there, like we can use AR VR by using the 5G network, and we can have that kind of use case. So I am done from for this session. So already we are like, so we have to move towards the valedictory session. Let me check if there is any further questions. So there is no question as of now. Uh, so we can move towards the valedictory session. Over to you, Prabha ma'am. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for your like attention and listening to the all the sessions.
Thank you so much, Kaushal sir, for sharing the brief on all the sessions of the and the 5G labs, current the 100 5G labs which will be done in India. So a special note of thanks to all the academic and industrial collaborators. Now we will start the valedictory session where all can share your thoughts, feedbacks, learnings, and comments on the sessions of the webinar. So I'm sure that everyone must have learned many new things from the webinar series. So first, we would love to hear from the attendees and the participants about their feedback, learnings, and comments or suggestions on the webinar of these. So anyone would like to talk on this? Any of the attendees and participants?
Ma'am, may I?
Sure, ma'am. Sure.
Good morning, everyone. This is Dr. Latika from Shushanti University, and we had the pleasure and opportunity to be a part of this series. And let me just share the feedback of all the participants from our university who were
Uh,
fortunate enough.
Latika
Hello.
ma'am, Latika ma'am, actually, we will be talking with all the cognizers and the later. I just wanted, like, if anybody can talk from the audience, any
All
attendees or
right. Sure. Sure.
participants,
Sure. Okay. All right. Fine.
right? We'll have it word later. So,
Right.
anyone from the audience who would like to talk? So we can wait for a minute if anybody's wants to talk, give their feedback on these webinar series.
Hello,
Yes.
good morning everyone.
Yeah. Good
Myself,
morning.
Rahul Kumar from Government Engineering College, Navada. I would like to thank IoT Academy and all the industrial partners to provide us such a im- impressive and amazing session to learn such type of things on 5G on and 6G network, and we know about how 5G works and improve our economy to help the educational, health, and other sectors. So thank you for such type of session. We learn lot of things from this. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Anyone else would like to say? Otherwise, then we can move with the partners, academic partners, and the industrial partners.
Ma'am, there are two questions. One is from Aditya Yadav. Sir, from where I can access yesterday's session. So
Session,
we
right?
have YouTube links where all the sessions have been hosted. So if you go to the IoT Academy webpage from where you had registered in this event, you will find all the past events recording over there. And
The
then
second
next,
one is from Sunita Joshi. Do we have any support to set up 5G lab in private universities?
there is as of now, I'm not sure that there is any support directly from the government side. So other than 100 labs, there is no new directive from government. If any university wants to set up by their own, they have to check for the vendors who are providing these kind of labs. So even we people are also supporting many colleges to set up 5G labs. So you can check other vendors, and we are also one of the vendors.
Okay, thank you, sir. So I think nobody's there to, really go ahead with this. So I think now we can start with the academic and industry partners. Anyways, thank you all the attendees. And so now I would like to invite the academy and industry partners present here to share their feedback and comments on the webinars. So I would request if everyone can just take 1 to 2 minutes and give their thoughts, share their thoughts. So first, I would like to invite Dr. Navneet Sharma, Assistant Professor at ABES Engineering College, to share his thoughts. So over to you, Navneet, sir.
A very good morning, all of you. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I am Dr. Navneet Sharma from ABES Engineering College, and it was a great pleasure and honor that I have been allowed to join today at the valedictory session of webinar series for 5G and 6G technology by IoT Academy. And over the past few weeks, we have delved into the future of connectivity, exploring the possibilities that these advancements bring to our world. And it was an incredible journey, I must say, and it was filled with insightful discussions, groundbreaking ideas, and an exchange of knowledge that has pushed the boundaries of innovation. The emergence of 5G and 6G technology has undoubtedly revolutionized the way we connect and communicate. And its lightning fast speeds, low latency, massive capacity have paved the way for advancement in various industries from healthcare and transportation. The potential applications of 6G are vast, as explained by Kaushalendra sir today, and spanning from autonomous systems and artificial intelligence to augmented reality and Internet of Things. So, in conclusion, I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude to all the dignified speakers, participants, and organizers, of course, who had made this webinar series a resounding success. And let's carry the spirit of innovation and take the contribution of ABS Engineering College and IoT Academy forward as we embark on this excellent journey towards the era of 5G, 6G, and beyond. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Navneet sir. And now I would like to invite Dr. Pooja Tripathi from Indraprastha Engineering College to share her thoughts with the audience.
Very good morning to one and all present over here. I am Dr. Pooja Tripathi, Professor and Head of Information Technology Department at Indraprastha Engineering College. On behalf of Indraprastha Engineering College, I would like to extend my heartiest congratulations to IoT to collaborate with IECT Academy, IIT Guwahati, and other academic partners on successfully organizing the event. The series of talk organized under the entire venture, it was really very informative, and they were really very knowledge enhancing sessions. All the speakers, they have delivered such good use cases, and which has actually opened the horizon and to understand how exactly the world is going to change and how these technologies are going to emerge in the coming areas. And definitely, this is the time where, as an academicians, we have to think how our generation, new budding engineers, technocrats, entrepreneurs, they will be utilizing the entire technology and changing the world. As said by our Honorable Prime Minister, that we are looking forward and we are really fortunate that our young technocrats, they are looking and they are also upskilling themselves, and these are the opportunities which have really helped. My special thanks to Mr. Kaushal for giving us this opportunity and to be a part of such a knowledge sharing session. I look forward for the future associations, and once again I congratulate the entire team, all the organizers and the speakers. A heartfelt gratitude to all the speakers who have shared their valuable knowledge and enhanced our learning. And I look forward for the long association with this venture, and my best wishes for future journey. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pooja ma'am. And we would just intervene a bit because we have Gaurav sir here who has joined, and he has some other meetings. So he will be just here for like 5 to 10 minutes. So I'll just request him so that he can talk a bit, and then we can continue the same. So we are honored here to have Dr. Gaurav Trivedi, Associate Professor at IIT Guwahati. He is also the acting principal investigator for E&ICT Academy, which is a joint initiative of IIT Guwahati and Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. So let's hear a few encouraging and motivating words from Gaurav sir. So over to you, Gaurav sir.
Thanks a lot. I really, it's an honor to be here. To all the participants, Dr. Tripathi, who is here, and the organizers, the IoT Academy. It has always been a privilege to work with the IoT Academy and Mr. Kausling Sisodia on multiple fronts and successfully delivering knowledge, skills on many verticals pan-India. This is another milestone which actually we have achieved by hosting you can say one symposium on 5G and 6G domain. And in fact, as it was very much, you can say add to what Dr. Tripathi has said, that it is really the need of the hour for us to, you can say, not only become SaaS reliant in the area of 5G and 6G, but also you can say go for for the leapfrog growth, and we should look for the beyond 5G application, beyond 6G, beyond 6G application, and look for the leap for growth in this particular domain. If we become self-sustainable and reliable and self-reliant precisely in 5G and 6G domain, then the other, you can say, future communication platforms will you can say become easier for us. Okay, although the path is not that much straight and it is full of challenges, but what's the fun without the challenge? Okay, so I believe that all of you would have really enjoyed this particular you can say sessions on this particular theme and the 5G and 6G, and uh, I wish all of you a very good luck for your future endeavors. We are doing a lot of things precisely in this entire uh, in this entire future skills prime domain. So you can always keep visiting EHET Academy website for multiple announcements there. I am taking liberty to you can inform you about our upcoming 6 days workshop on you can say digital system design, VLSI system design, this VLSI digital design using open source domain like open road tools and all. So those who are interested, or if your friends are interested, you actually can participate in that. Okay. The information is given on IIT Guwahati website for that, and I believe that that will really be a very good addition to your knowledge skills. Once again, I wish everybody a very good luck. Okay. And once again, I wish everybody a very good luck for a future endeavors. And whenever you need our help, we are always there. Thank you.
Uh, Good morning, Gaurav sir. Sir, could you please also mention about TOT programs that
Oh, yeah, yeah.
NQRT?
So, thank you, Patanji, for reminding me. Actually, IIT Guwahati is very actively working with multiple, you can say, ministries like Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology is one, Ministry of Skills is another one. And through Ministry of Skills precisely, we have started the training of trainers program. So, in areas like embedded systems, AI, ML, data science, VLSI, cybersecurity, blockchain, okay, bioinformatics. We are going to host a series of training program pan India. In this particular one, a batch of 40 is required to initiate the program, and this entire program is free, except that the examination fee, which the exemption will be taken by National Skill Development Council, a corporation, NSDC in short. Okay, so appointed sector skill councils to certify a particular person is a trainer in a particular area. So this actually is a very important one, because once you can say once you get a certified trainer from NSDC, then I'm to say that will add a lot of value to your career. A lot of, you can say, opportunities will be there. Okay, and I will say a lot of you can say earning opportunities also will be there. So we are very much you can say we have started one program at IIT Guwahati. We have done another program at Ramjas College in Delhi. We are going to host in embedded systems, and another program again in couple of you can say colleges in Delhi NCR region. We are going to host. Okay, Mr. Kaushal Sisodia is very much helping us for that. And so this entire program is free, except that a participant will have to pay his or her examination fee, because that examination fee will go to the NSDC directly, okay, or that sector skill council directly, I will precisely say. Okay, but yes, this is a big shot opportunity, so do not miss it. Okay, because once you clear those things, that will actually help you to earn really a lot. Okay, skills are going to be you can say one of the center theme, not now but in coming future also. Government is coming up with a lot of you can say projects, and lot of, you can say, schemes are there in the skill domain. So for that precisely a certified TOT certified trainer is very much required. My students who has done this, my students, IIT Guwahati students, PhD students who has passed through this particular training of trainer examination, in data science domain. Each of them precisely has, you can say, has become very much eligible for training. Okay. And a couple of them who have recently got some kind of assignments, they are really earning a lot. Okay. So that precisely is there. So other than the earning, the knowledge gain is there and the career progression is there. So that part precisely is required. So I think that is why precisely I say that you should just look into this and you can say be in touch with Kotlin ji or be in touch with एक मिनट रुकिए be in touch with Kotlin ji and just be in touch with us directly visiting IIT Guwahati's website. Okay, and I think that way you will be able to you can say gain really a lot in the skills. I just say thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much, Gaurav sir. And before Gaurav sir leaves, I would request everyone to please switch on their camera so we can take a pic. And so if
I
you
think
can
you need
please.
to, yeah, if you just unshare the slides, yeah, okay, I think that way it will be, you can do a lot of it.
Mhm. Everyone else, please.
Constant ji, your camera is not yet on yet. आप सभी को कह रहे हैं आपका ही खुद का ही कैमरा ऑन नहीं हो रहा है. All done? Photography is done, madam?
And no, so I think we just.
Yes, it's done.
It's done? Right. Okay, fine.
Okay, thank
Thank you
you.
so much, Gaurav sir.
Yeah,
And
thank you. And I'm wishing everybody a very good luck. Stay
Yes.
safe and healthy. Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Right.
Thanks for your time, sir.
Thank you. Okay, so now I would like to invite Professor Shweta Srivastava from JP Institute of Information Technology to share her thoughts with the audience.
Yeah, thank you. I hope I am audible.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, sure. So initially, I would just like to congratulate everyone because this was a very good initiative to start. Because of course, government has rolled out many schemes for electronic sector and in communication domain as well. And JIIT being a part of many of their schemes, like I would like to proudly say that JIIT is one of the institutions where we are getting this 5G use case lab. So most probably by February next year, this lab will be fully functional. And I would like to invite maybe startup students to come and be a part of that lab, because of course that lab will be open for the students and people outside of JIIT as well. And yes, these type of initiatives are important because for like 5G is already there, we all know. But for 6G to come out of our country, because we want the 6G development should come from India. That is what the government's objective is. So for that, the industry, academia, and the government, all three have to work together. And this initiative, this series of lectures was a part of that only. And these kind of lecture series were actually because many students who are in the metro cities and all may be aware, but this is actually good for the people who are in interiors of the country where everything is not easily accessible, but at least internet nowadays is available to everyone everywhere. So these type of talks, lecture series will surely help those students who are in interiors, who are in small towns, and they will get the exposure and knowledge that is needed for the industry and to make them more employable. So I'm really happy, and I attended few of the talks and saw that the content, the topics covered by the speakers, they were all very, very pertinent to the developments taking place today. So congratulations to each one of you. Congratulations to the IoT Academy and the all other partners as well. And of course, we at JIT, we are really happy to be a part of it, and maybe to be part of any other future things which would be coming up. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Shweta ma'am, for sharing your thoughts. Now I would like to call Dr. Brijesh Kumar Gupta from Merit Institute of Engineering and Technology to share his thoughts.
Hello, I'm audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. First of all, I would like to share my sincere thanks to the IoT Academy and IIT Guwahati for this wonderful 5G 6G talks since 26th of November. I've been as a part of every Sunday and eagerly waiting for joining this session. Here, I would like to say one thing, that it was, sparking the mind, not only for the faculty, but for all the participants and the young generation. Because my previous speaker told everything aspect, so difficult for me to move forward. But here I would like to say one thing, that number one, first, if you could make the documentation for all these talks, that will be a sort of, future roadmap to develop 5G 6G technology. And that will help a lot for the academia, industry, faculty, and the students. That is one point I would like to say for this platform. Second thing I would like to say regarding the development of the 5G 6G labs, let us create, a special interest group, because it is a very wide area. If you are talking about any of the technology, so there are different domains for that. For example, here, heterogeneity of the systems, security of the systems, then the role of the 5G or 6G in the IoT, not only IoT, I would like to say IoT, Internet of Everything, and it's industrial version 4.0. So, my suggestion is that if you could develop a special interest group, that a particular industry or academia or the student or the faculty want to join that group, I can say that will be boost the overall outcome of this exercise or the activity, and we could have the the shaking hand with the vision of the government of India. It is my second suggestion, and that would create a long time benefit to the nation, not only for the nation but for the global also. It is one thing. Second thing I would like to say, if you could develop a cluster sort of thing for that, and then all cluster, they have the meeting, their monthly meeting or quarterly or whatsoever maybe. So here I would like to say, of course, it is one of the foundation stone that we have established to get start with the development of the 5G and 6G technology. But what will be 360-degree full outcome after 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, as I was coming to Mr. Kaushalendra presentation. Yes, there should be some outcome product sort of thing, or the solution for any of the problem. So that is my third suggestion. And the fourth suggestion is that, based on my experience, when I was delivering one of the session on this technology, on cyber security and this next generation network in University of Bareilly. So one of the participants asked me what will be the health impact, adverse impact of this technology 5G on the health. So I was thinking that way, okay, might be it is a matter of the research. Here we can also add some of the health organization which could study the impact of the radiation of this advancement in the technology. Now today we are on the 5G, it will be 6G, of course, in the coming next year, next 5 or 10, it will be the 7G also. Because if you are learning the history of this development of the evolution of the technology, every 10 years the technology is getting changed. So that is my fourth suggestion. If you could work out for that, what will be the health issue of this development of the technology, not only for health issues but impact, overall impact, so that is my fourth suggestion. And fifth suggestion is that I would like to invite IoT Academy and the academia, so that at MIT Merit we could have lab establishment for 5G. And on the behalf of the MIT, because we are working for the cybersecurity domain, so if we could explore the opportunity, the security aspect of the 5G or 6G technology, so I would be happy. At the moment, we are having the AKTU exam session, PUT exam and the final year exam also. So this month not possible, but hope so that early next year, Jan or Feb, we could invite. And again, I would like to pay my sincere thanks for this wonderful talks, documentation, sharing of the link and the video, YouTube, all these contents. But if you could develop a document in the form of the soft copy or hard copy, it would be more better. Thank you very much for this opportunity and exploration the knowledge at this platform. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Brijesh sir. And now I would like to call Mr. Sanjay Negi sir, actually, because he also has to leave for some urgent meeting. So here we are honored to have Mr. Sanjay Negi sir, who is an IIT Roorkee alumni and mentor of numerous startups, who is also the founder of Market Insights. So we kindly request him to share a few words with the audience. So over to you, Sanjay sir.
Due to some issue, he left the session.
Achha, I think he's not available.
Yes.
So no issues. So in that case, we would like to continue now. Now I would like to invite Dr. Pavan Shukla from Noida Institute of Engineering and Technology to impart his thoughts. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Your voice is
organized by the different collaborators. Academy for organized a wonderful event for the students, for industry persons, for them. Definitely the sessions which were taken by the different experts, definitely they delivered the knowledge in terms of the recent trends in telecommunication for the 5G and 6G. At NIT, we have conducted in the last week a session by Dr. Animesh, who visited our institute in the department. Especially, he's a very good researcher and scientist in the field of 5G and 6G. He delivered a talk on HAPS, that's high altitude platform systems, and he delivered this particular talk on the requirement of the upcoming 5G and 6G trends and how the scenario will change in the field of artificial intelligence, IoT, in all the emerging fields. This particular telecommunication trend will change the complete scenario of all the technologies. So it was very important to make our students understand the importance of the especially for a branch of electronics and communication engineering. They are definitely they have been benefited by this particular talk, and thanks to IoT Academy and all the collaborators for doing the great job in the interest of students, in the interest of industry, in the interest of research, and all the persons who are associated with this great event. So on behalf of NIT, I convey my sincere thanks to IoT Academy, IIT Guwahati, JP Institute. Especially, I would like to congratulate Dr. Sweta for establishing this 5G lab, which has been allotted to JP Institute by the Government of India, Department of Telecommunication. Definitely, we along with our students want to visit the place and want to see the complete infrastructural setup for this 5G. So thank you very much. Congratulations to all. Thank you once again, all the collaborators. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Pavan sir. So now I would like to invite Hema Kale ma'am, Assistant Professor from St. Vincent Pallotti College of Engineering and Technology, to share her thoughts.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So good morning to all of you. At first, on behalf of our St. Vincent Pallotti College of Engineering and Technology, we are from Nagpur. I would like to thank the IoT Academy and EICT Academy IIT Guwahati for inviting us to be a part of this program. Our institute has MOU with IoT Academy and with EICT Academy IIT Guwahati also. And we are working from last 3 hours for organizing FDPs and internship for students. So, regarding the sessions delivered on the 5G and 6G technology, all the sessions were very useful and informative. And through this program, our students got opportunity to learn about new advanced technologies. So I personally very much get benefited from this as a faculty from this because this was a very what I can say very valuable webinars were conducted. Due to some personal assignments, it was not possible for me to attend all the sessions, but whatever 3 4 sessions I attended, so such a valuable inputs I got that it gives me a specific dimension to proceed in further this advanced technology and everything. Also we came to know the vision of our government regarding the development of this advanced technology throughout the nation. So I am very much thankful. I express our sincere thanks to Kaushalendra sir for giving this opportunity to our institute, to our students, and to some of our faculty members. So we look forward for further collaboration. Continuing with this. Thank you very much, and best of luck to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Hema ma'am. And probably if you have missed the sessions, you can find it on the YouTube or on our website.
Yes, madam. I heard that. Yeah.
Okay. So now I would like to invite Dr. Latika Singh, the Associate Dean from Sushant University, to impart her thoughts with the audience. Over to you, Latika ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. First of all, good afternoon to one and all present. And on behalf of Sushant University, I would like to congratulate the organizers for an extremely successful event where all the participants could get a 360 view, I must say, about the 5G and 6G technology, including what is it, what are the going to be the impacts, practical presentation. All the sessions were extremely informative, and our students, faculty members had a wonderful time learning all these things. I personally thoroughly enjoyed the presentation as the delivery was very, very engaging, I must say. The talks brought all the talks brought new insights from the current research, and many of the participants are budding researchers who are still exploring the areas of research. And I'm sure some of them are surely going to take up this area of 5G and 6G technology. I hope which will eventually help the government's initiative in promoting and implementing the Digital India initiative. So through this platform, I would like to invite on behalf of my university all the people to collaborate with us in terms of joint research guidance, organizing seminars and conference, so that we become contributors in implementing these initiatives. And we surely look forward to having more of 5G and 6G research in our institution. And definitely we will talk about setting up the lab in future. And thank you once again for making us a part of this talk series. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Latika ma'am. Okay, so now we would like to invite Mr. Anand Prakash, an IIT Roorkee alumni and the president of the IITR Alumni Association in Noida, to share a few words with us. So over to you, Anand sir.
Actually, sir, your mic is on mute.
Are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Yeah. Hi. Hello and namaste, everybody. As has been shared by our previous speakers, I echo the same sentiment in terms of the success of this event, the idea behind the event in terms of the comprehensiveness of the coverage, Typically, one or two sessions which are taken through webinar, they cover one aspect or the other. But this whole 1 month long event certainly has given, as just now talked by Dr. Latika, 360-degree view of the topic, which is 5G and 6G. Let me just share with you the background of how, as an alumni association, is associated with this initiative. Uh, so we have an initiative here called NGN KIN. KIN stands for Knowledge and Innovation Network, and NGN stands for Noida and Greater Noida. The objective of this Knowledge Innovation Network was primarily to bring all stakeholders, whether they are entrepreneur or they are running in government, whether they are in government or in NGO, or they are in academy, because alumni is a common connect. So we started this network of bringing our alumni in different areas and help the Noida, Greater Noida area to develop an ecosystem for promoting entrepreneurship and helping students to address their unemployability issue, which is the skill gap. And in that context, our association came up and collaborated with IoT Academy and Upskill Campus. I think this program is a hugely success, but it's a beginning. I think a long way to go. Apart from congratulating Kaushalendra Singh, IIT Guwahati, and all other teams which have been associated, I think I would also like to share two backgrounds here, as was mentioned, IT, OT, and NT. So we all know about the IT success. I think we have already proven as an India to the world what we can do in the field of IT industry. I think that is the confidence which should be taken by all involved. As an Indian, once we take a mission, we can always make it success. I have been associated with the IT industry for around 30 years, so I can say with confidence how we started in 96, 97 as an early entry into IT industry. But by 2010, now the whole world knows that where we are. Even in the manufacturing, see, if some of us know, early 90s, I was associated with the manufacturing industry, IT manufacturing, and we were exporting to Dell Corporation. We all know about Dell as a leading PC manufacturer, PC delivery server company. So there also, we were able to get the best quality supplier award. The point I'm trying to say is the kind of initiative, the kind of support coming up from government, the directions coming from the government. If we as an Indian really take this mission, whether as talked about 5G or about 6G or maybe any other G going forward, we can certainly succeed. Nobody can stop us. And this initiative which we are talking about, I was just on a lightly, I was saying that from IG to UG, actually our kin is a VG. So we are talking about I or you, but we are talking about we. So bringing everybody together, I think we can make it happen. I wish my best wishes to all the organizers, all the participants, and particularly this coming up of the lab being set up at JPIT. I think this entire region should get benefited. Once again, thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to associate with this initiative. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Anand sir, for sharing. And really a very special note of thanks to all the academic and industrial collaborators and the participants audience to make this webinar so successfully. So now I would like to hand over to Kaushal sir to say a note of thanks to all. So over to you, Kaushal sir.
Thank you, Prabha ma'am. So I am really touched with the very, very nice words from all the organizers. And I hope that all the audiences would have benefited with the content that we have delivered. And we hope to make such kind of events in future with the help of all the academic and the industrial partners. So I again thanks to everyone for making this event successful in ICT IIT Guwahati. Special thanks to them, Dr. Gaurav Trivedi sir. He spared his time on the inaugural day, and today also he gave his time. So thank you, everyone, and thanks to Anand Prakash sir from IIT Roorkee Alumni Association, and thanks to thanks to Mr. Sanjay Nagi sir. He had to leave in between, so and we wanted to listen from him. He is from Market Insight, and he gives lot of guidance to the startup ecosystem. So we wanted to listen from him, but unfortunately, due to lack of time, he had to leave. So I thank to everyone again for your kind support, and I take the feedback from Brajesh sir that he has given multiple comments and suggestions. We take those suggestions and try to implement in future events. And realistically, we should be able to implement all those things. So thank you, everyone. Over to you, Prabha ma'am.
Thank you, sir. And thank you once again, everyone. Hope you all have a great day.
Ma'am, probably I think some of the students were not like able to on their camera. Can we take again a snapshot for all the attendees? Like everybody should be able to on their camera, and we can take another pic.
Sure, sir. Apurv, can you just please check this once, Apurv?
Yes, ma'am, checking now. Students who are unable to on the camera, can you please raise your hand so I can check once? Yeah, it's done, ma'am.
It's done, right? Okay, thank you so much, everyone, once again for making this webinar so successful, and to all the collaborators and the partners and IIT Guwahati, everyone. So thank you, everyone, and have a great day ahead.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thanks a lot.